Touching moment at a local high school graduation brings an entire crowd to its feet.
It's centered around Blackstone Millville Regional grad Bradley Gignac. He was paralyzed in a boating accident when he was a toddler.
But tonight, almost 16 years after that accident, he walked to receive his high school diploma. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin was at tonight's graduation and shares what led up to this moment.
In his short 19 years of life, Bradley Gignac has been touched by more heartache, tragedy, and challenges than most. But he's also been touched by the power of perseverance. And that's what led him to this moment. The class size was small as far as high schools go, but its heart was big. And it beat proudly Friday night as the senior class at Blackstone Millville Regional High School turned their tassels.
I was so proud of him because I know how hard he works.
The journey to this moment for one of the graduates of the class of 2019 was different than most. At 3.5 years old, Bradley Gignac was riding a jet ski with his dad Kevin on Echo Lake in Burrillville when they were struck by a boat. Kevin was killed instantly. Doctors thought Bradley wouldn't make it.
It's been very difficult, but at the same time rewarding to see somebody work so hard to, achieve what he has achieved. I mean, he just doesn't give up.
Bradley was left paralyzed by the accident, blind in his left eye, reliant on a wheelchair. But he still had hope. You see, Bradley had a goal. He would one day walk on his own again. And he wanted that moment to be at his high school graduation in honor of his best friend, who couldn't be there.
He says, I miss my dad. I'm walking for him, and I know he's watching over me.
Bradley Matthew Gignac.
"16 years, 14 surgeries, and countless hours of physical therapy later, Bradley's goal was realized. What he may not have realized was the response he was about to receive.
Let's go, Bradley! Let's go, Bradley!
A crowd of his peers and the people who shaped his life on their feet as he got on his. Every adventure requires a first step.
Congratulations, pal.
And a strong team behind you.
To see his classmates and just cheer him on, it's just so heartwarming. It's just, every parent or grandparent wants their child or grandchild included. And for him to be accepted among his peers, that was emotional.
And Celeste told me she isn't sure what comes next for her grandson, but she said if she knows Bradley, the sky's the limit. Reporting in Blackstone, I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.